Good morning, all my lovely stitching friends. This is Sandy, the Sunroom Stitcher, coming to you from the gentle folds of the lilac thicket. It is Monday, July 20th at 6:44 in the morning. I'm up early today and fed the dog, let the dog out, brushed the dog, and I wanted to sit down and do an update real quick. Um, I did attend the Midsummer Stitch this weekend. I bought a general admission ticket and stitched in a room yesterday, hooked up with a couple of different my friends from Romy's Creations Facebook group. And I've actually gotten quite a bit done on the project that I'm currently working on, which is a free design from Romy's Creations called The 28 Days of Love. How I'm really pleased with my progress. I've got 10 days almost completely finished. The 16th here, I just have one more tulip to stitch, and we'll be ready to move on to a different line. This is available on Romy's Creations Facebook page, um, and it is a free design. When you join the Facebook group, and there's a file section in her group with all the freebies that she's offered in the past. And this was a stitch along from earlier this year, and I love the bright colors on it. Um, I started this on Friday, July 10th at 6:05 p.m. I am stitching it on a 28 count Lugana. I do not know the name of the color, but it is similar, very similar to the DMC colors 842 and 3864. I am using the called for floss colors, and I think it's darling. I really do. Um, so I'm going to work on that today. My eye's been bothering me. It's irritated. It feels like I have been rubbing it and rubbing it and rubbing it. It was sore last night, so I'm going to drink lots of water today, and hopefully that'll help flush stuff out. So that's what I've been working on exclusively. Um, and stash that I have purchased. I did go on an organizing kick, I think I told you the last time. And I looked at those project organizers, those cloth ones. It's not a project bag, but it had like a thread bed, and the little hoops that you hang your floss on and stuff. But I found one. They wanted upwards of $100 for a pre-made one. Some of them were even more than that. So I bought this a simple stitching organizer, a cloth one with really good directions in it. I paid, I believe, $9.95 for it. This one is by a Winding Rainbows Patterns, designed by Christine A. Sherman on Etsy. She had several different kinds of versions of a stitching organizer. This one, when finished, would be 12 by 19. And I thought it was interesting. All the different colors, though, I found disturbing. The different colors of fabric in one project bag. I think I would be more akin to something a little more muted. like a vintage check fabric or something like that. But I got that. And also, these are Patreon. This one's offering on Sweet Wings. Um, yep, that's the direction side. Sweet treats, getting ready for Christmas. Very cute. Greens, reds, greens and reds. And I love Susan's style of stitching her. It's awfully cute. This is Romy's Patreon selection for this month, and I absolutely love this. Everything about this design. I love the flowers and the vase down at the bottom. And the saying, hope is the only thing stronger than fear. I love that. The pink flowers, just really up my alley. I also purchased some Victoria Sampler patterns. They were having a sale on some Christmas things, and I think they were like 20% off or something like that. And I bought the stitching tassel. I love the stitching tassel. I have the very first stitching tassel that was offered by a European designer. She came up with this hard darner design, and this was back like, I don't know, in the 2000s, the first decade. And I paid for it and had it shipped from Europe. Things have changed so much since then. But the biscornu is nice. The flowers in it are silk ribbon, so that's really cool. And this is called Poinsettia Tuffet and Tudor Tassel. And then the second one that I bought, and I love Christmas poinsettias. It's a little hard to see, but this is a silk ribbon poinsettia pink, gorgeous, and it's called Poinsettia Ornament. And then I got a Christmas poinsettia sampler, and I like that too. So that was the stash that I bought. And I have, says I have, oh, I do. I have 3 freebies to show you. And this one, Romy's from last Monday. It's okay to cut negative people out of your life. Just don't use your fabric scissors. Cynthia, who's also a member of Romy's Creation, had posted this Mimi on there, and I said to her, I loved it. I said, it'd be great if Romy would create a design for that saying. And she popped on, which surprised both Cynthia and I, and said, yep, that's next Monday's freebie. I'll do it. So I can't wait to stitch that. I think I want to make the stork scissors like with gold treasure braid. But anyways, that was cool. And I was sort of looking for special projects to make a birthday card for my mom's 90th birthday in November. And I had seen this, and I don't like the colors, but I like all the hearts. And I was thinking, wouldn't that be so cool in all different shades of pink, the DMC and the different over-dyed flosses or hand-dyed flosses? That would be cool. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do that for her birthday card or not, but I think I'd still like to stitch that in all pink. And the third free design I got, this one is from Snowflower's Diary. And I get a newsletter from her, and in that, they actually have a PDF file that you can download, and I like that rather than doing the, save the image from my computer screen. But anyways, that's sweet too, and easily change the colors, but I like that. So that's my report for today, really. But seems like there's some. Oh, I know what it is. I had bought, and I don't think I showed this to you, but I'm in an organizing kind of thing, and I bought this organizer on 123 Stitch, and it's got a silicone top on it into a hard plastic thing. It's about 10 inches long, and I can organize all my tools in them. I had all my tools in a tin can, and I was always fishing around for them. I love this. I love this honeycomb thing. And what I have is a thread conditioner, and I have a magnet on the bottom of it. And I thought, but it won't stick on the plastic. Well, the silicone sleeve comes out, and I have a rare earth magnet, and I slipped it between the silicone sleeve and the hard plastic, and it sticks fine right there. So anyways, but I love this. I think this was $10, and I may have told you about this. I'm not sure. If I'm repeating myself, forgive me. But anyways, and one of the projects at the midsummer stitch was this, not this pattern, but was something very similar to this. And as I was going through some of my stash earlier this weekend, I found this that I had purchased, and it's actually stitched on perforated plastic, or perforated paper. And I thought, I really wasn't overly impressed with the projects that they were offering, the classes they were offering, but at the midsummer stitch. But I got on there to network, I guess, with other stitchers. That's always fun, but also I go into sort of like an overload, and then I want to just put the blanket over my head. So this Saturday, this coming Friday, we have a Romy's Creations sit and stitch. Looking forward to that. And this is 13 minutes, so I'm going to let you go. And I'm going to wish you a really wonderful week of stitching. Stay cool, stay humble, stay stitching. So God bless.